Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel AbSciChemClasses. Myself Abha Punetha. I will be teaching about chemistry topics and other science topics on this channel. So stay tuned. Today my first lecture series is about group theory in chemistry. This video lecture is all about group theory. In this video I will try to make you understand the operations of some symmetry elements and how they operate on different molecules and how to assign point group of a molecule and order of that group, what is class and how to count number of classes for a specific group. And I will be using animations to make this topic clear. We will be discussing about sigma V plane, which is sigma vertical, sigma H plane, which is sigma horizontal, and sigma D plane. D stands for dihedral plane, and some other elements, symmetry elements. And in upcoming videos, I will be uploading theory lectures also, so do not go anywhere and stay tuned. Now let's start the video. And before starting this video, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and share this video in your groups so that I can make more video like this. Now let's start. Our first point group is non-axial point groups, that is C1, Ci and Cs point groups. Let's see C1 point group first. Let's see SOCl-Br molecule. This is SOCl-Br molecule. इस मॉलिक्यूल में एक Br एटम है, एक Cl, एक सल्फर एटम येलो वाला और ये रेड वाला ऑक्सीजन है. This molecule only has identity element only. मतलब एक आइडेंटिटी एलिमेंट ही है इसमें. ये मॉलिक्यूल इस तरीके का दिखता है, कुछ pyramidal structure. So what is identity element? Identity element is a symmetry element which is when operated on a molecule, it gives same identical molecule back. Now there are two terms used in group theory usually. First is identical and second is indistinguishable. When identity operation is operated on a molecule, it gives identical element. Now for other symmetry elements, when they are operated, we will use term indistinguishable. So this is identity element. Identity element is found in every molecule. It exists for every molecule and every specific molecule has their own identity element. So we can understand identity element like for example an Aadhaar card. Every specific individual have their own specific Aadhaar card and their own Aadhaar number. That is identity of a person. So similarly, there is an identity element for every molecule and every specific molecule have their own identity, and identity is not same in any two different molecules. So this molecule have identity E only. No other symmetry elements are present for this molecule. Now coming to next molecule. This molecule is 1-bromo 1-chloroethane. These are atoms. This red one is bromine, green one is chlorine. These two grey ones are carbon atoms. So now let's see how many symmetry elements are there. There is only one symmetry element here, which is identity. Also, there are no other symmetry elements. Every molecule have identity, at least identity element. If there are no any other element, there is an identity element. And for those molecules, the point group is C1. Identity operation is similar to operation C1. What is C? C stands for proper axis of rotation. We will learn about it in upcoming example. Cn is proper axis of rotation where n subscript n is order of axis. Here order of axis is 1. What is order of axis? Order of axis is tells us about actually how many times or for how many degrees we rotate an molecule about axis. So if there is C1 axis like this, then it means we will rotate the molecule about that axis by theta is equal to 360 by n. Here n is equal to 1, so 360 by 1, so 360 degree rotation. C1 gives 360 degree rotation, which is similar to identity operation. Now for this molecule also an identity. So coming to next molecule C1, bromochlorofluoromethane. This is bromochlorofluoromethane. Now let's see atoms. This is bromine, chlorine, fluorine, and the grey one is carbon. This carbon is chiral carbon actually. Chiral carbon is the carbon attached with 4 different groups. So this molecule is chiral molecule, which is optically active molecule. I will upload stereochemistry videos in upcoming lectures after group theory. So we will discuss about optical activity there. Here this is a chiral molecule which is optically active. Optically active molecule have non-superimposable mirror image. If we make mirror image of this molecule, it will be non-superimposable on that mirror image and it will rotate the plane of plane polarized light. So this is optically active molecule. This also has only one symmetry element, which is identity element. Now coming to next molecule. This is ethylene molecule. This ethylene BrCl molecule is simple molecule which is planar. These are atoms. Now this molecule has one identity element and other symmetry element is sigma H, which is reflection plane. Okay, this plane is reflection plane. Okay, sigma H plane. H stands for horizontal plane. Here this is molecular plane also, because this plane contains all molecules of atom. So this sigma plane, operation of plane is reflection. So this plane reflects this half of this atom, and these two halves are mirror images of each other. this plane cuts this molecule, as you can see, half and half. If we consider this atom, this half of this atom is mirror image of this half. So we cannot see any operation here because this is reflecting one side and other side. But in upcoming examples, the operation will be very clear. So this molecule has point group CS. Whenever there is an sigma plane, only one sigma plane and a identity element, then point group will be CS point group, and order of point group is 2. Why? The order of a group is number of symmetry elements present in that group, and here there are 2 elements, one identity, one sigma plane. मतलब कि ऑर्डर होता है ग्रुप में जितने नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट होते हैं उसको कहते हैं ऑर्डर ऑफ ग्रुप. यहाँ पे ऑर्डर 2 है और पॉइंट ग्रुप है CS. Now coming to CI point group. This is ethane Br2Cl2 molecule. This looks like this. BrCl and carbon atom. This molecule also have only 2 symmetry elements. One is identity and other one is inversion center. So let's see operation of inversion center. Inversion center क्या होता है ना, अगर किसी मॉलिक्यूल में ऐसी कंडीशन हो रही है कि मॉलिक्यूल के एक एटम से अगर हम स्ट्रेट लाइन में किसी पॉइंट से होते हुए जाते हैं और हम मॉलिक्यूल के दूसरे पॉइंट पर जब पहुंचते हैं तो हमें सिमिलर एटम मिलता है, तब वो पॉइंट जिससे हम होकर के गए हैं उसको बोलते हैं इन्वर्जन सेंटर. I से रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं इसको. So when we go from this point of a molecule through inversion center to this point, we get chlorine atom, and when we go from here to here through inversion center, we get bromine atom, and when we go from here to here through inversion center, we got hydrogen atom. Okay, so this is operation of inversion center. So inversion center यहाँ पर exist करता है. अब इसका पॉइंट ग्रुप क्या होगा मॉलिक्यूल का? इस मॉलिक्यूल का पॉइंट ग्रुप होगा CI. जब हमारा सिर्फ आइडेंटिटी एलिमेंट था तब हमारा पॉइंट ग्रुप था C1. जब हमारे आइडेंटिटी एलिमेंट के साथ एक प्लेन था, केवल और केवल एक प्लेन था, तब हमारा पॉइंट ग्रुप हुआ CS. जब हमारे आइडेंटिटी एलिमेंट के साथ एक इन्वर्जन सेंटर है तो हमारा पॉइंट ग्रुप हुआ CI. Hope you understand. Now coming to next example. Cyclohexane Br2Cl2. This is top view. टॉप व्यू से देखने पे साइक्लोहेक्सेन रिंग ऐसी दिखती है, 6 मेंबर्ड, और ये होता है इसका चेयर स्ट्रक्चर. दिस इज चेयर स्ट्रक्चर. जैसा कि बुक्स में देखा जाता है, तो जो ये वर्टिकल मॉइटी है, वर्टिकल एटम्स हैं, जो ये वर्टिकल एटम्स हैं, ये Br और ये क्लोरीन, ये हाइड्रोजन, ये जो वर्टिकल एटम है 3, इनको बोलते हैं एक्सियल एटम. These vertical moieties are called axial atoms, and these atoms which are coming out of ring, cyclohexane ring से बाहर की तरफ जो आ रहे हैं, these moieties are called equatorial atoms. These are axial, and these moieties which are coming out of cyclohexane ring are called equatorial atoms. These axial atoms, जब ये एक्सियल पोजीशंस पर, ये जो एक्सियल पोजीशन है यहाँ पर जब कोई बल्की ग्रुप लगा होता है तो उनके बीच में, क्योंकि साइक्लोहेक्सेन रिंग के अंदर को आते हैं वो बल्की ग्रुप, तो ग्रुप्स के बीच में रिपल्शन होने की वजह से रिंग अनस्टेबल हो जाती है। इसीलिए जो बल्की एटम या ग्रुप होते हैं वो साइक्लोहेक्सेन रिंग के हमेशा इक्वेटोरियल पोजीशन पर रहने की कोशिश करते हैं। तो इसमें देखते हैं सिमेट्री एलिमेंट कौन से हैं। इसमें पहला है आइडेंटिटी और दूसरा इन्वर्जन सेंटर। इन्वर्जन सेंटर इस तरीके से मिडिल में होगा मॉलिक्यूल के, यानी कि जब हम इस इन्वर्जन सेंटर से इस पॉइंट से, इस एटम से, यहाँ मॉलिक्यूल के इस पॉइंट से हम इस इन्वर्जन सेंटर के थ्रू इस पॉइंट पर जाते हैं तो हमें एक सेम एटम मिलता है। जब हम इस इन्वर्जन सेंटर से होते हुए यहाँ इस पॉइंट पर जाते हैं तो हमें एक सेम एटम मिलता है, इसीलिए यहाँ पर इन्वर्जन सेंटर एग्जिस्ट करता है। तो ये था C1, Ci और Cs पॉइंट ग्रुप के बारे में। नेक्स्ट वीडियो में हम लीनियर पॉइंट ग्रुप को डिस्कस करेंगे। तो अगर ये वीडियो लेक्चर हेल्पफुल रहा हो आप लोगों के लिए तो इस वीडियो को लाइक करें, मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और इसे शेयर करें। थैंक यू।